do it. Let's play Dungeon Siege. And I'm starting a Let's Play of this because, obviously enough, well, I got free space, so I decided that why not, we'll do that. If you remember last time, we were about to head into the crypts. The crypts is actually a very interesting area. Basically, I hate to spoil things, but it's actually the first area, it's actually an area we're going to meet our first party member. So let's head on inside. Ha! How did I know that was going to attack me? I don't know how often how many times that health fountain works, so I'm gonna wait till I actually use it. Let's see. Yeah, it says I can keep using it. I think some of these urns are trapped, but might as well hit them. Our weapon seems to do very good against these guys, actually. Ah, yes. Moving the graves can get you stuff, but chances are you are going to get hurt by it, so think very carefully before you do that. Inventory is full. I forgot about that. I think the chipped mace is actually going to be worse than 1013. Mace is a 3x3 item, right? Let's switch it out for that. 5 to 7, so yeah, it's actually worse. I'll take my hammer back. What the hell? Let's mess with the graves. Crooked staff, useless. And nothing came out of that. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, there we took some damage and we didn't get anything. So, nothing in this room. Looks like we're going this way. Nice, we can shoot that pretty far now. Let's try not to invite more people if we can help it. Man, these guys do a pretty good amount of damage to us. Look at that. Well, we don't really need very much mana, so that will help us. By the way, even if you were to, like, you know, try to open something from a distance that's trapped, it will still hit you, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but that is something I want to let you know about. Nothing in there. Sorry, my throat's kind of being a dick today. See if we can at least level up my magic before I switch back to my weapon. He actually does seem to be having some issues hitting this. That's kind of cool. There we go. That'll start freeing up some inventory space. But yeah, anyway, the reason why I came back to this game is because I love this game, I'm not gonna lie. And I could like continuously keep playing it, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, there's our first shield. But the problem is that we can't equip it yet. Now, if for some reason you can't equip a shield, it's probably due to well, normal reasons why you wouldn't be able to carry something like that. Like a like normal reason why you couldn't use a shield is because, yeah, your strength's too low. To get your strength up, you attack with like your weapons stuff, I believe. Yeah, use melee weapons to increase strength, use ranged weapons to increase dexterity, and use spells to increase intelligence. Any spell will do. See, the problem is, you might be saying to yourself, oh, well, if I just keep, you know, using my weapon, then my strength will go up in like no time. No, it takes a little bit of time. 14, 17, yeah, we definitely want to use that though, so we kind of want to start getting our one stuff up. Let's see, is there anything else that we can like just get rid of to bring that one thing? Yeah, the crude letter. No, I didn't want to pick that back up. Yeah, okay. 10% chance to block melee and 5% to block ranged. But your defense goes up by 7, so it's not a bad idea to keep it. Right now, though, we don't have the way, like, you know, we don't have the strength to carry it. And I think it took me a very long time to get that, so don't expect that you're going to get it right away. Ah, that was a trap. In fact, I'm stepping in front of another one right now. I don't need that mana potion, so I'm gonna walk this way. Huh, here's an extra spell book. I'm pretty sure, though, that if you pick it up, a whole bunch of enemies come in and attack you. But I do believe we need it, so let's see, because, like, I don't think our partner that we get has the magic book at the start. So it's a good idea to carry one. Let's see, though, I don't really have anything I can really get rid of. But it only takes up 2 spaces. You know what? Yep, there we go. What did I tell you? Hey, another Gladius. Yeah, I do recommend you take out ranged enemies first. because their attacks tend to be a little bit more devastating to you than the ones running up to you and hitting you. What's that? The Life of Ethan Stonebridge. It says right click to read, but that didn't work. You can't. That'd be kind of funny if you could put spellbook within spellbook. If you switch out your spellbooks, what's funny is that the other spellbook is empty. So you don't want to do that. Just something funny I wanted to show off. Yeah, we'll put this down just so we can read the books. I think it's a... There you go. Ethan Stonebridge was no stranger to the world of trading, having grown up poor in the streets of the imperial capital of whatever. He spent much of his youth parlaying stolen eggs or broken bits of glass into a warm evening meal. Oh God. During a brief stint in the 2nd Legion, he learned a bit about horse trading and had become an expert in sniffing out bad deals. But the mindless tedium of the military lifestyle didn't suit Stonebridge's notions of adventure. He abandoned his post in 596 to join a small westward bound trading company. Shortly after arriving in Ebb, Stonebridge was introduced to the drug and became convinced they had more to offer than the exotic weapons and jewelry other companies were failing to acquire. He'd briefly glimpsed the drug using eggshell-like material as thick as a man's hand with a glorious oily sheen to it. Judging by the way they were pounding it, it had to be harder than granite. Acquiring even a few lots of the stuff to tile the floors of some wealthy partition's villa might put a nice jingle in his pouch. It was a stroke of luck that the drug held no value in the shells, and were actually glad to be rid of them. They were even happier to receive in exchange many of the items they had previously been offered in trade for their treasured weapons and jewelry. As time passed, the drug became more comfortable dealing with Ethan, and eventually offered him limited exchanges of drug weaponry despite the refusal to all other parties. Ethan's wealth grew quickly during these years, and by the time of the drug retribution, he had established himself as one of Ebb's wealthiest citizens. Huh. Well, we didn't get anything for that. That's funny. Anyway, since we read that book, we'll throw it back on the ground. Yeah. Huh. It's actually worse. So screw the hell out of that. Let's see. I think we need to go this way. Yeah, I get used to seeing rooms like this just filled to the brim with enemies. This game just loves throwing like you a curveball whenever you least expect it, and there'll just be like tons and tons of enemies. Perfect. Nothing this time. Sometimes stuff will come out of that, but not always. Yay! Alright. By the way, your other spells don't work very well, like I don't think your acid gas works against these guys. I think leech life works okay. Let's see, I've never tried it before. It actually works. Usually leech life wouldn't work against undead. Wow, that's actually working. And it actually killed him a lot faster, too. Nice. Something tells me that if I open up the center one, it's going to make those skeleton things shoot at me. Just saying. Alright, I think that's a good stopping point for now. So when I come back, we will explore more of the crypts, and I'll talk more. Till then.